The history of oil discovery in the Niger Delta began in 1956, sparking initial hopes for prosperity. However, this endeavor has instead led to widespread suffering and significant environmental degradation. Local villagers endure constant harassment and extortion from military and police forces, illustrating the broader struggles of the Nigerian populace against systemic injustices. The impact of pipeline leaks and environmental disasters has wrecked local agricultural landscapes, with villagers voicing their anger over the lack of accountability from foreign oil companies and the government. Water contamination has risen to alarming levels, with hazardous substances contributing to serious health risks, including brain disorders and dysentery. This pollution has drastically diminished the community's quality of life. Oil extraction has wreaked havoc on local economies, causing traditional livelihoods, such as palm oil production and raffia plantations, to vanish. The intrusion of saltwater has further complicated the situation. Despite the substantial profits of oil companies, local communities see little support, creating a disconnect between government initiatives and actual community needs. The lack of access to health care underscores this neglect. The local populace grapples with severe water quality issues due to gas flaring, rendering water unsafe for consumption. This pollution exacerbates health problems and diminishes overall quality of life. Corruption and mismanagement of oil revenues in Nigeria starkly contrast the wealth of politicians with the impoverished state of the local population, where many residents survive on less than €2 a day. In response to economic neglect, local bunkering has emerged as a perilous yet necessary source of income. This illegal activity poses significant health risks for residents. Clandestine refineries present significant dangers, with workers risking their lives daily to produce substantial amounts of fuel. The environmental toll is severe, resulting in health issues and the risk of fires. Life expectancy in Nigeria remains drastically low, particularly among those involved in illegal oil activities, underscoring the grave consequences of the country's dependence on oil. Many locals live in a constant state of fear and uncertainty. The government grapples with controlling illegal oil operations, with rampant corruption among enforcement agencies. As a result, local resources remain untapped, and communities continue to rely solely on oil, raising sustainability concerns. The execution of Ken Saro-Wiwa in 1995 deeply disillusioned the youth, prompting them to seek new avenues for activism and inspiring a collective responsibility to continue his fight in the Niger Delta. The formation of MEND in 2005 marked a pivotal shift towards militant actions in response to the oppressive measures employed by the Nigerian army against peaceful protests, leading to a troubling cycle of violence and retaliation. The government's amnesty program, presented as a solution to the crisis, has faced criticism for being a temporary fix that neglects the deeper issues of resource control and sovereignty, leading many to view it as a deceptive measure. A local freedom fighter articulates a strong resolve to continue the struggle against oil companies and the Nigerian government, emphasizing the critical importance of their fight for survival. Total's oil extraction activities have escalated tensions with local communities, highlighting historical grievances and demands for a fair allocation of resources. The development of the LNG project in Nigeria presents potential economic benefits, yet concerns about its impact on local populations and the environment remain prominent. Celestin, a local activist, underscores the divide-and-rule tactics employed by oil companies, which deepen tensions within communities and hinder collective action against exploitation. The Brass LNG project is causing fractures among communities. Some enjoy benefits while others are left feeling sidelined, leading to visible developments in regions like Iwoma. There is palpable fear among villagers concerning the arrival of oil and gas companies, as many feel unrecognized and apprehensive about the unfulfilled promises from past initiatives. Journalists in the area face direct intimidation, with government forces attempting to seize equipment and arrest them, shedding light on the dangers associated with reporting in such volatile regions. The involvement of oil companies in local conflicts is starkly evident, with a jeep supplying vehicles used by government forces against the press, raising significant ethical concerns. Despite the ongoing violence and corruption that plague Nigeria, the oil business continues its operations uninterrupted, highlighting a jarring contrast between local suffering and corporate profit.